Greetings. My name is Gerald Bates, and I am with the Grand Canyon University College, Colangelo College of Business, taking a leadership and organizational class with Dr. Barbara Gast. Today is Wednesday, December 17th, 2025, and the presentation I am doing is an evaluation of quality leadership, imports management 2026. And Amports is a company I work for. I've been working there for a couple of years now, and it's an automotive port processing and logistics services company. We operate in multiple locations, 13 in total in the US and Mexico. We support OEM, automotive manufacturers with their vehicle processing, storing them at the ports, and adding value-added services such as spoiler kits and roof racks and any other accessories they may need before the cars are eventually shipped to the dealer or to the exported to other countries. And in our environment, it's obviously highly operational, a lot of moving parts, and it's all about our customers. Our customers are what pays the bills, our customers being the OEM or auto manufacturers. Um, Underperforming dimension quality management. So this presentation will identify key management challenges, explain how it impacts organizational effectiveness, and propose structured improvement plan using Cotter's 8-step change model, while also considering organizational culture and conscious management principles. This is based on Ford Magazine's Most Admired Companies framework, just so you'll know. And it refers to leadership effectiveness, decision making, and execution. Includes alignment and communication, accountability, it's critical in operationally intensive organizations such as AMPORTS. The primary issue that was identified is inconsistent leadership, alignment, and execution across functions. Decision making often occurs in silos at airports, and because we have multiple locations, things that are going on in one location are totally separate from the other location, and that's one of the challenges, one of the main challenges we faced on a regular basis. It leads to inconsistent leadership alignment and poor execution across functions. While leaders are experienced and well intentioned, these inconsistencies weaken overall management effectiveness and reduce the organization's ability to scale efficiently. Current ramifications. This underperformance in management quality creates several challenges. Operational inefficiencies increase due to rework and misalignment. Decision cycles slow down, especially when multiple departments are involved. Additionally, employees may experience frustration or disengagement when expectations shift without sufficient communication, which ultimately affects service quality, and our customers will eventually lose confidence in us if we don't show competence. Consequences of failure to improve. If these management challenges are not addressed, imports risk higher employee turnover, reduced customer trust, and difficulties sustaining growth. Carter emphasizes that all organizations failing to adapt leadership practices often struggle to maintain competitive advantage over time. In a customer driven industry such as ours, weak management quality can quickly translate into lost business and reputational risk. And once our reputation is damaged, I'm sure you're aware, there's only but so many OEMs in the world, and they all talk. And the last thing we want to do is have a bad reputation in such a small, customer focused industry. Organizational structure and design. Amports uses a largely functional structure with a strong operational focus. While effective execution, while effective for execution, this structure can reinforce silos and limit cross-functional collaboration. According to Robinson Judge, organizational structure must align with strategy. As Amports continues to grow, its structure needs stronger integration mechanisms to support consistent leadership decision making. Organizational culture. Culturally, Amports emphasizes execution, responsiveness, and customer service. However, the culture tends to prioritize short-term problem solving over reflection and feedback. Shine notes that culture reinforces leadership behaviors. Without intentional reinforcement of alignment and communication, management inconsistencies can become normalized over time. Conscious culture and management. From a conscious management perspective, Amports partially aligns with purpose and service, but gaps exist in transparency, empowerment, and stakeholder-centered leadership. Mackey and Sisodia argue that conscious organizations intentionally align leadership behavior with long-term value creation. Strengthening management quality would directly support this alignment. Change framework. To address these issues, I propose using Kotter's 8-step change method. This framework provides a structured approach to improve leadership alignment, communication, and accountability while embedding change into organizational culture. Kotter's steps 1 through 4. First, leadership must establish urgency around management consistency. Second, a cross-functional guiding coalition must be formed. Third, your leadership must articulate a clear vision for effective management behaviors. Finally, that vision must be communicated consistently across all levels of the organization, not just major ones. Kotter steps 5 through 8. Step 5, empower action. Clarify authority and accountability. 6, generate short-term wins. Pilot or example leadership practices. Sustain acceleration, or I should say model leadership practices. Number 7, sustain acceleration. Expand across all of our locations, all 13 locations. 8, anchor change in culture, performance metrics, and expectations. Challenges and subsystem realignment. Resistance to change, time constraints, and middle management buy-in are likely challenges. To manage these key subsystems must be realigned, including leadership development, performance management, communication processes, and incentives. Nadler and Tushman emphasize that change succeeds when systems move together, not independently. Lessons learned. As a manager, this analysis reinforces the importance of prioritizing leadership clarity over speed, building feedback loops early, and aligning structure with strategy. Nordhaus highlights that effective leadership requires intentional development, not just operational expertise. These are strategies I would actively apply in my own management practice. Conclusion. In conclusion, quality of management plays a critical role in organizational effectiveness at Amports. While the organization has strong operational foundations, improving leadership, alignment, and communication is essential for long-term success. While intentional change and conscious management principles, Amports can strengthen performance, culture, and sustainability. Thank you very much for your time. Again, I am Gerald Bates.